Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minor League Doubles. A room full, a casting booth full of issues as Jay having to reach down, cat attack on the headphone cords. Oh, Jay.
He was actually sitting on my desk while like that break was going on. And then right when I hit the button for the intro, he stood up, blocked my entire second monitor, which is where OBS is running, and also threatened to step on the power button to my tower. So we came this close to ripping the stream early.
Oh my goodness. Then on top of it, I blow my nose with 15 seconds left and I end up with a nosebleed. So I do apologize for my appearance if I look like I'm fresh out of a Rocky movie.
You're actually not looking too bad. I think the resolution of the camera with the lighting, everything's okay.
Perfect. It's on the opposite side, so, you know, just don't look.
Champion League action here to finish out the night and finish out the weekend is the Hawks currently working their way through that Sky Division. It's a bit of a tough one in the Champion League. Up against the Lightning squad that's been up and down, Kendo, and, you know, as a former Lightning player yourself, I think you're probably pulling for them a little bit more than most, but, you know, top of the division right now, but it's a tenuous hold on the top of that division.
Yeah, that very, very closely contested Storm division seems like a familiar thought process because, you know, it wasn't this time last season that we were talking about 3 teams within 3 games of each other. And, yeah, once again, the Lightning in the thick of it in the Storm division. Majestic Moose, Silly Knees, a good combination. Then we also have one of the better combinations from the Hawks as well, Ninja and Surfer Boy. 1 game separating these 2 teams, but the Hawks, conversely, are on the bottom of their Sky division looking up, despite being 500.
Yeah, 20-20 record in that Sky division just shows you how tough that division is this season, and you know, the Ducks picking up wins earlier tonight on the Puffins as well, and that just makes it that much more difficult. They need a big win out of this series here to try and make up some ground, maybe drag themselves into the wild card.
Beautiful red and blue colors here on Beckwith Night, our last game of the night and of the week. Lightning and Hawks are underway. Silly Knee's going to bring this ball out. Ninja, great play across. He's going to get the save there on the early chance. Surfer Boy, nice touch. He gets a flick over. He scores.
Really good transitional play here from Surfer Boy. Silly Knee's going back there is really in a great spot to defend that ball. Majestic Moose kind of lined up for that, just goes right underneath it. Really uncharacteristic out of Moose there to start that one off. Good shot by Surfer Boy.
Every now and then you do get the rare instance when Moose starts out cold. This is insider information. So we're hoping that this is not the case in this matchup, because if it does happen, oh boy. Surfer Boy gonna touch this ball down, is in the box. Silly Knees gonna keep it out and push it across. Possession still in for the Hawks in the Lightning zone. Great 50-50. Moose will clear. Surfer Boy is there. Touches the ball down once again, and I thought he was going to get another shot on net and sneak one by. Ninja keeping the ball in the Lightning zone. Pressure so far has been all Hawks all the time. They're stealing boost, keeping ball retention, maintaining control. Jay, it's really been an offensive clinic so far in this first minute 15.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot going on really for the Hawks. They're putting a bunch of pressure on this. The Lightning aren't getting great clears, and that's another one, and another example of pressure here at the midfield. The Lightning don't get a great clear away. Surfer Boy keeps it under control, but Moose is well past it. And Silly Knees never tracks that down. By the time he recovers, Surfer Boy already put it on net. Moose with the final touch, but probably going in anyway at the far side with that roll off the post.
So now 2-0 with just under a minute and a half gone by. Nice touch by Moose. This will be down. Surfer Boy comes across. He's able to get the clear. Silly Knees, great retention. Bar down and in. He will score.
Yeah, the phase right after kickoff's really important. Surfer Boy doesn't get this one clear out of the corner. It's a little bit awkward. Kind of ran into it at a tough angle coming off that boost pad. Just falls right for Silly Knees, goes bar down, gets over the line. An important goal. Great response for the Lightning here. They needed that before too much time had passed.
50-50 off the face-off. Both teams cheat. Surfer Boy is going to have the opportunity to take possession here. Able to get a nice 50-50. This is up in the box, but Moose is going to play it out. Great clear as he worm burners that one all the way into the corner. Ninja going to touch this ball down. Surfer Boy to try to put a play towards the net. Might be a mistake. 2v1 the opposite way. Moose to silly knees. He shoots. He scores.
Again, transitional play right now, burning the Hawks as Moose goes up for this one, gets really high, kind of pulls Ninja in trying to time that one. I'm not sure if you ever saw Silly Knees behind that one. Could have just waited, tried to time the shot, but a lot of space between that one. 252, 2-2. Hey, got 4 of a kind with a 5 wild card.
Exactly. Just wait about 30 seconds, Jay. Just wait. Never mind. Surfer Boy, you ruin everything. You shoot, you score.
Again, just lack of pressure in the midfield. Both teams kind of really guilty of that so far. This game was a lot of these shots coming from downtown. Surfer Boy just puts that one in under the bar, and again, another kickoff phase that a team gives up a goal on.
Both teams cheat on the kickoff. The 50s will remain neutral. Silly Knees will take possession. He has very little boost. He's going to flick this ball out. Surfer Boy. Nice play towards the net. Doesn't quite get the second touch. Ninja to push it, and he's going to miss an opportunity right there. He probably could have scored that ball.
Yeah, a little bit awkward for the Hawks. I think they kind of ran out of boost coming in on that ball, trying to get that second opportunity. But it won't matter as Ninja, using all his boost, keeps that one in. The Lightning give up another one here. They're down by 2.
Surfer Boy, very well played, just retains the pressure, and Majestic Moose, not sure what happened to him right there, but he ends up side flipping where he probably should have double jumped. And now it's a 2-goal lead once again, the 2:16 time mark. Silly Knees up off the faceoff. Jay, this is NA defense in full effect.
Yeah, you know, we talked about it on the last one, Moose with the backflip, but a lot of that came down to Silly Knees putting the ball right back into the Hawks' possession at midfield. These kickoffs, though, the positioning, the decision-making, the ability for the teams to just give these up right now. It's a shooting gallery right now, but almost all of these are coming just off the second phase of a kickoff.
Be interesting to see who will change up their kickoff strategies first, though. Ooh, Moose will dunk on Surfer Boy. Doesn't get much ball, but he gets all of Surfer Boy's octane there. 2v1 the other way. Ninja will push it towards the backboard. Moose will clear. Gets save credit for the touch there. Silly Knees is up. This is going to be a touch off the backboard. Surfer Boy quickly in. 1v1 the opposite way. Gets up over. This will go on the backboard. Ninja retaining the pressure. Up off the backboard again. Skied up for Surfer Boy. He puts one on net. Great save by Majestic Moose. Although the touch out by Silly Knees, Ninja will score.
No presence on this clear as that save by Moose put Silly Knees in such a tough spot. Probably would have been better to just let that roll around, take control of it into the corner, but then he tries that weak air dribble out there, no power behind the ball, and Ninja just waiting there drives right through it.
50-50 challenge. Silly Knees will win it. He grabs his boost quickly. Pushes the ball into the corner. Surfer Boy will keep the ball there. Moose up off the backboard. He might get a second touch all to himself, but Ninja is there to contest. Very well done by you, sir. Nice play by Surfer Boy. This will be centered. Majestic Moose up on the backboard. Is able to play it out for now. Ninja, nice demo on Silly Knees. He's going to grab the boost as well. Lightning short on boost in their own end. They're just trying to stall it out, see if they can get some boost and clear it here. Moose, unable to win the 50-50 with Surfer Boy in the air. 1v1 now for Ninja. Gets by Silly Knees. Surfer Boy just a little bit too far back to finish that off.
Yeah, right now, the Lightning very much so hemmed in their own end. They're either getting starved out of boost or they're not getting solid clears on the ball, often as a byproduct of that boost starve, as the Hawks have really just set up that midfield defense, and they're punishing the lane. Oh, Moose turns Ninja inside out. What a mind game, and the Lightning have a chance.
This is exactly what they needed with 8 seconds left, and oh my goodness, I can't tell you that I haven't had that happen to me before in Lightning scrims. That was devastating. So 1 goal, 8 seconds, it is more than possible. Will we get a 0 hero once again? Silly Knees and Moose. Silly Knees is going to play the initial ball, comes down on it. It is wide. Can Moose keep it up? Still up, the ball is, and Ninja is going to touch this by everyone. The Hawks will win game number 1.
They had the opportunity, the Lightning, to bring that one back, and it's unfortunate. Silly Knees put that one way too far wide left. You could see it the way it was lining up, but unfortunately just did not come off the car the right way. The Hawks win the shootout in game 1. It'd be really interesting, though, Kendo, to see how the teams adjust if they decide to bring the offense up to 11, or if they bring the defense up to par.
I don't know. It felt like the offense was pretty darn close to 11. They were pushing the ball quite often, but it was really, as you said, the mistakes that game came down to. Aside for the Majestic Moose fake of the year. Make sure, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you see a play like that where someone loses their shorts, you clip that play in question. And, of course, you need to tweet said play in question and hashtag said play in question for said Balls Play of the Week, MLD Balls Play of the Week. But, yes. Hashtag MLDPOTW. Granted, this week's kind of accounted for already, Jay.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's going to be a Hawks player that's going to win it, no less.
It'll be interesting to see if one of these Hawks can try to duplicate what we saw. And I mean, we started out with a very close game number 1. We might be able to see a close series here. Majestic Moose will play this ball across Ninja. We'll get onto the ball quickly. Moose is going to bump his teammate here, and we'll see if he's able to take the ball patiently. He does, picks it up. Surfer Boy, nice challenge. The Lightning seem to be getting into the same corner more often than not, and it really seems to be Silly Knees who's initiating it. But Majestic Moose now, he had a chance at a shot, and he's going to beam this to the side. Ninja, the quick play back into the Lightning zone. 50-50, this is going to go down. Silly Knees plays it, centers it for Surfer Boy, who pushes it just a little bit hard across.
And looks like the shootout pace probably going to go the way of the dinosaur in this one, as neither team's got that early goal. But again, you get the sense the Lightning, they're kind of chasing ghosts at the moment. The Hawks have this really well-positioned midfield defense. The Lightning, as they chase that ball on their own end, they're not putting it in a spot where they have a great follow-up in midfield. And again, Moose just timing that one wrong, gives possession right back to the Hawks. They need to keep this ball close.
If I had half a voice, Jay, I would probably do a Scooby-Doo impression. Because you mentioned ghosts. But anyway, we do have a Ninja on the field, which is much better than a ghost. As well as a Majestic Moose who's going to take this ball out of the corner. Nice play to Silly Knees. Great save, though. Ninja is equal to the task. Ball played by Surfer Boy into the corner. Silly Knees is there. Nice patient play, although he's going to push this across for Ninja. Ninja is going to play the ball. Nice play by Surfer Boy. He comes across. He will score.
Again, this midfield defense from the Hawks is really what's setting them up for chances. Moose is going into the corner for a boost. The ball goes that way, falls right behind him. Silly Knees also cheating to that near post, leaves up so much room for that shot to come in, but then there's no pressure on the ball. The shot is just too free, and the Lightning give up an easy goal.
Face-off will go to Ninja on the side. 50'd into the opposite corner. Surfer Boy is up with Moose. Nice touchdown. Moose is going to take possession here. Great play center, though Ninja, awkward 50-50 pinch, is going to see this ball cleared all the way into the Lightning zone. Silly Knees picks it up. Moose, nice touch off of the pass there. Lightning definitely content to try to play this ball fast. Great play by Silly Knees. He gets up, gets the double touch.
Great demo here on Ninja as Moose comes through, just opens up that corner line for Silly Knees, puts it up the backboard. No chance for Surfer Boy to get up. He's frozen in net after that demo. Silly Knees with the double touch ties the game.
So tie game, minute 44 left. Moose was going to win this face-off very cleanly, but they're going to give up the pressure, although Moose came in very quickly to re-pressure that ball. Got boosted and everything. That was kind of a crazy breakneck speed there.
Short rotation, though, very dangerous, especially when your teammate might not be ready for that kind of play. And oh, the Hawks net's going to open wide up. Surfer Boy coming across really well to make that save. How about
Speaking of open nets, what a play! 2-goal swings are a bad thing, Jay.
Yeah, the counterattack for both these teams right now, it's just what we talked about in the last game. It's in these transitional phases right after a kickoff where you're trying to set your rotations up. When you lose the ball on offense, you're trying to get back on defense. These moments are so critical, and the teams that aren't really well organized or well positioned to be in a spot to save that ball, they're giving up a lot.
Here's a play. Surfer Boy up to Ninja, not able to get around it. Little bit of an overcommit here. We'll see if the Lightning can counter, although Ninja very quick to interfere with anything the Lightning are trying to do. Silly Knees falls after the touch on the Majestic Moose, who gets the flick up. 2-2 now, 41 seconds.
In midfield transitional pressure, the Lightning have all the space down that wing. Moose just picks that up in a great spot. When the challenge comes in, he's got full control, gets the defender to commit, just has to flick it over top. Does so really, really well.
50-50 will go to Ninja here. Silly Knees quick to come in. Nice delay. 1v1 opportunity. Surfer Boy is going to make the save. Retention by Majestic Moose. He's going to push this towards the net. Ninja also going to get a save here. 2v1 back the other way. Moose takes the side boost. This might be regrettable as Surfer Boy misses the shot. Silly Knees bringing it back quickly as Ninja is going to interfere, clearing this ball into the Lightning end. 10 seconds left on the clock. Surfer Boy is up. Pushed down off the backboard. Silly Knees to clear. 2 seconds left. Ninja, will we see a 0-0 goal here or go to overtime? Overtime is the answer.
I just didn't quite catch the baseboard there. Surfer Boy trying to get the ball upfield. A little bit better in terms of less goals given up, Kendo. But the thing is, the chances are kind of breakneck back and forth to either side. It doesn't feel like the defense is really shored up. It's just that the offensive accuracy has gone down.
Yes, absolutely. But I will say the Hawks' defensive rotation was pretty on point there in that last minute. They were able to save multiple shots on net by the Lightning at a critical time. 30 seconds into overtime. Silly Knees, this is going to be off the backboard. He shoots, he scores off his own pass.
Gave up too much space on the backboard, the Hawks. Ninja, you see him deep in the net. He's trying to time this one when it comes down, but the problem with that is if you don't get that dead right, the player coming in on offense is either going to beat you up to it or just have a better line. That's exactly what happened. Silly Knees getting that goal, takes that one in overtime. Good quick finish. They don't have to sweat a long OT.
Yeah, and a 3-2 game. Both games being a 1-goal differential so far, and two very tightly contested teams. They're playing very similar game styles. It'll be interesting to see the type of shootout we come out with, Jay.
Yeah, and I mean, close games, it's interesting when a shootout is like that, when you've got close games both sides, but it mainly comes down to the quality of the chances versus what the defense is giving you. When the defense is giving you everything, then you really should be converting more of those chances. So I'm surprised that game ended in an overtime.
Moose, off of the faceoff, will get high for the play on the ball. Silly Knees unable to get the ball by Ninja. This is going to be centered, though, for Majestic Moose. Surfer Boy is able to stay with him, though, contest that ball. 4:34 left on the clock. Nice shot by Celanese. Equally nice save by Surfer Boy. Played up by Moose. Celanese not going to get a touch on it that he would have liked. And now a counterattack the other way. This is centered for Surfer Boy, but he overran it just a little bit, Jay.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind him at the turn, trying to pick that one up on the transition. But the Hawks midfield play, they're just coming in a little bit close. You know, it's going to give the Lightning an opportunity to chip it over the top, try to run back the other way, similar to putting a ball over top of the defenders in soccer, where you just put it over and try and get your offense to run onto it. We'll have to see which team makes a better adjustment first here, as again, these teams just want to go end-to-end.
Lightning strike offense versus free fall offense as well for the Hawks. Says Zillini is going to have an opportunity. Puts it off the post. Majestic Moose overran it just a little bit.
Celanese should have put that one on net. He had the opportunity to make that shot count. He puts it off the post, and then Moose really close up on that one. Just never had time to react as it bounced off.
3:20 left on the clock. Still a 0-all game. Ninja, nice upside down inverted shot. Majestic Moose in the net to save. This ball is centered for Ninja, though, on a misplay by the Lightning. First goal to the Hawks.
Lightning don't pressure this ball in the corner here. Surfer Boy putting it out in front. You see Silly Knees drifting in behind Moose as Moose gets beat. If Silly Knees is there, he has to commit to that one, and falls to Ninja. Just has to tap that one in. Hawks lead.
50-50 off the kickoff. Moose is going to get a shot on net. Surfer Boy able to make the save here. Silly Knees. Very nice play to put this off the backboard, but the defense is going to get back in time to interfere. Back pass by Majestic Moose to Silly Knees. Ball taken to the corner. Great play out, though, by Surfer Boy. 2v1, and Majestic Moose is able to make the clear back. Really, Jay, this game has reminded me a lot of the 3v3 overtimes that we see in hockey.
They still have those?
Yes, they do.
And it's been a while since I watched an actual hockey game.
I mean, really, it's one odd man rush one way that breaks out into an odd man rush the other way, and that both these teams, they're giving each other odd man rushes, and I'm wondering what it's going to take for one of these teams to defensively decide to finally lock down the other.
Blackwatch pointing out I'm a terrible Canadian in the chat because he actually recognized that the NHL has those, and I haven't watched an actual NHL game in about 6 years.
Well, I wouldn't watch NHL either if I had to be a Canucks fan.
I mean, they're just the local team. Doesn't mean I was ever a fan.
So, what was it like to watch Luong go?
I mean, I always felt he was hard done by here. But you know what? We'll get back to that. How about you bring me on to MLD Monday sometime? We'll talk about how much it sucks to be a sports fan in this city. Anyway, Lightning still looking for a way back into this one. Might have it through Majestic Moose. Ninja up to make that save.
Very smoothly handled by Jay. The Luongo punt. Terrible, of course. Roberto Luongo no longer there. Going to be dropped for Majestic Moose. He's going to keep this in the corner. He's got a 1v1 opportunity. He's usually pretty lethal with those, but he was a little bit too far into the corner to do much with that ball. Nice play by Ninja, though. He's going to get a flick, and he shoots, scores.
Yeah, you see Stylides just drift a little bit too close to that sideboard there. Ninja recognizes that as he takes off, puts that shot behind him. Stylides can't turn it around. Fun fact about Roberto Luongo. He is the all-time win leader on 2 NHL teams. He holds the all-time win record with the Vancouver Canucks and with the Florida Panthers, whom we traded for him from Florida and then gave him right back a few years later.
You know, the Hawks must really like hockey facts because they are going to score again right here off of the kickoff. Ninja, great 50, and Surfer Boy comes in quickly. The lack of pressure by the Lightning is killing them right now, and they're down by 3.
A lot of that comes down to needing to not lose the kickoff into a spot where they can't really defend. You see Silly Knees go right through. That's the kind of kickoff that you need to get more frequently if your teammate is going to go for boost.
And Lightning converting right there. I would have been disgusted if they wouldn't have done it.
I would have been more disgusted if that had gone in. That was actually silly from Silly Knees. But the fact that he didn't score, I'm a little disappointed. Cleanup crew in Majestic Moose is fine. But they need a couple more goals here, and they need to continue to win those kickoffs into effective places to transition to offense.
We've got 35 seconds left. The Lightning in desperate times if they want to try to tie up this game. Silly Knees able to get by the second man. He has an odd man rush the other way. This is center. Majestic Moose is up. Gets the touch off the backboard, but Silly Knees is not there, and Ninja will push it across. What was that? Silly Knees shot on net. He scores!
Majestic Moose looking for a great individual effort, worked so hard to get that last little touch. It throws Surfer Boy off, doesn't get it clear. Ninja pulls towards the middle of the net. Silly Knees following up from deep midfield, pulls the Lightning within one.
So now 12 seconds left, maybe another overtime inbound. I'm not going to curse anything. Silly Knees, this is going to be pushed off of the backboard. 2 seconds left, 0 hero time. And a nice touch there by the Hawks to kill that ball. We'll see game number 3 in the books. A 3-2 victory for the Hawks, Jay. And once again, another... I'm sorry, 7 shots to 10 shots? Wow.
There's a lot of shots that game.
This is really just rapid fire. Back and forth, odd man rushes.
Here's the key, though, Kendo. Both teams had 4 saves. So that tells you that the Lightning, with the 10 shots and only 2 goals, they're throwing a lot more just off that backboard, off those posts, and they're not converting that into significant pressure. They need to bring that up. They need to start pulling the Hawks out of position. When they did that, they were successful. They just need to continue to do that and not give up so many easy goals off the kickoff.
We'll see if they heed your advice here. Play off of the face-off. Ninja's going to put this into the Lightning zone. The corner there. Great 50-50. This will be down. Majestic Moose forced to keep it in the corner once again. Lightning rotating back. It's just a little bit of positional ping-pong misplay by Silly Knees. Ninja will score.
The one spot you never want to put this ball is straight up Main Street and below the crossbar. That's exactly what Silly Knees does, trying to tip it up, ostensibly for Majestic Moose, who's already upfield, looking for that upfield pass, trying to get the 1-2-1 up the field, but just never got it there. You have to execute if you're going to try that.
First goal first goal 30 seconds in, not a minute. What am I talking about? Words, Jay, words. Majestic Moose almost able to make a save, or almost able to make a play right there on that ball. Speaking of balls, I think I'm going to take a sip right now.
You do you, Kendo.
I might also need to cool down. Do we have a product for that, by the way?
I mean, you know we do. Our friends at Arctic Cooling, always more than happy to keep your PC running at premium, optimum temperatures. Check them out at arctic.ac.
It seems like I've cooled down now. Maybe I'll be able to get words right. Silly Knees, nice demo on Ninja. Able to retain pressure here. He has a 1v1 with Ninja. Very good. This is going to be pushed up. It's in a dangerous position, but Majestic Moose will pass on the ball for now. Majestic Moose around 1v1 with Ninja the other way. Flips the ball up, kills it for Silly Knees. He scores. Great play.
Great little flick by Moose here. Just gets inside on Ninja there as Ninja tries to track it down. Doesn't get it into the corner like he wanted to. Kind of fell on that inside of the Octane, and Silly Knees with the follow-up will pull the team back level.
3:20 left, a tie game at 1-all. Ninja gonna put this up off the backboard. Surfer Boy is up. Majestic Moose able to clear it away. Silly Knees clearing Majestic Moose, and I've seen it a few times here out of Silly Knees is he's been able to clear his teammate rather than the ball in certain circumstances.
A lot of that coming down to just a little bit of miscommunication, I'm sure, and either that or just really questionable decision-making out of both individual players. You have to be on the same page. You have to kind of trust that your teammate's going to come in and make that play. Just give them space to make it and set yourself up for, if they do make the mistake, that you're able to cover effectively without taking over for them.
What a bump by Moose. Silly Knees going to get a shot on net. He shoots, he scores!
Majestic Moose, after winning that ball in the corner, just goes and starts bullying Surfer Boy in the net. Ninja getting beat by Silly Knees on that boost pad, and Silly into the slot with that ball. It was just hovering there after the physical play. The Lightning get too quickly.
Almost to the halfway mark here. Silly Knees will take possession of this ball. Push towards the corner. Ninja will keep it out for now. As Majestic Moose quickly coming in. This will hit every single post. And how did he save that?
Put his car in the way, just get your car in the way of the ball, make the ball go out of the net, counts as safe.
I believe that was a rhetorical question, Jay. But anyway, Ninja is going to bring this ball out. 2 minutes left on the clock and a 1-goal deficit. Majestic Moose, a great 50 challenge, going to put this ball... Oh no, Surfer Boy gets the shot on net as Silly Knees went for his boost there.
Yep, too much space at the midfield here. Surfer Boy putting Silly Knees in a tough spot, and that's the danger. When you come back the same way the ball's traveling, if they put it inside lane on you, there is no way for you to catch up to that one because of how far it gets put in front of your car, especially when you're already supersonic.
I'm mildly disgusted as well. Silly Knees had 60 boost. He did not need the boost there. And now he's going to pay for positioning once again. Minute 45 left, 3-2.
You can see that commit right there. Moose and Silly Knees in the same spot. Moose has control. Silly Knees comes in looking like he wants to take it away, and that's the biggest mistake players can make in 2v2. Let your teammate make the play. Be a safety valve. You don't have to be the hero.
Speaking of heroes, Moose trying to play the hero that the Lightning need right now. Not that they need a hero, they need an intervention. As Ninja will bring this ball down and off the post. Almost another mistake there by the Lightning. Hawks so close to making them pay for that.
Yeah, really unfortunate that the Ninja couldn't put that one on goal. But you just see the Lightning, now that they're having to chase that game a little bit more, you can see the doubt start to creep into their psyche, and it's a little bit dangerous for them right now because the Hawks are great at punishing that kind of play.
That's really been the name of the game, though, Jay. They've been punishing the misplays as Surfer Boy gonna get to the ball first, and he scores.
Good 50 win by Ninja. Surfer Boy comes from really deep back there. Majestic Moose just a little bit late to try and challenge that ball. He's got a great view of the field up there. He knows Surfer Boy's coming in, so he has to be decisive to go for that one at the second that that ball gets loose.
.50 seconds left on the clock. And another... Oh, what a play by Silly Knees. He's able to get the save. In net, can he get a second one? He can. Now, fast break opportunity for the Lightning if Silly Knees can get around it. Shallow touch and a great play by Surfer Boy to put this all the way across. .26 seconds left. Silly Knees, a nice initial touch. What a... Oh, up off the crossbar. He's able to get a second touch. Moose will see it through. 3-4 now.
Really unfortunate that didn't get one on the first one, because this took a bunch of precious seconds off the clock, forced the Hawks to double commit. Moose with the cleanup. It was important, but they've got 18 seconds left. They need this upfield. They need the pressure on the Hawks, and they need a goal to try and tie this up.
6 more seconds than last game. Silly Knees going to put this up off the backboard. Moose misses out on the chance. Has to retreat right here. He's low on boost. Able to get it by Ninja. With 4 seconds left, they do have a chance. We've seen Moose do some crazy stuff. Tries to drop it down for Silly Knees and ends up hitting ground. Game number 4 to the Hawks. And they will win the series here. Still close games, but that one hurts quite a bit if you're a Lightning fan.
Yeah, that 0-second play from Majestic Moose, he had the right idea, just couldn't get underneath the ball to keep it up. Dropping it down, really dangerous, because there's no guarantee your teammate's going to recognize that you're going to drop this, and you're going to be right on top of it to keep it in the air. The better play would have been to just get that ball a little bit higher up, get underneath to try to carry it, because he picked up the full boost. He had plenty of boost to try to make the carry work.
That moment, you almost accidentally joined the Lightning instead of spectating. That would have been bad, Jay.
You did it once before.
I did?
Sure? One of my casters beamed it and joined teams by accident.
Oh well. Anyway,
blame you.
I don't blame you for blaming me, as missed opportunities here right off the kickoff for the Hawks. Both shots not counted as shots because they were hits off the backboard. Surfer Boy, I'm going to try to push this ball out. He pushes it successfully to Ninja, who's taking his time. Nice touch, and Moose will get up for that ball very quickly. He pre-jumped that one from the Stone Age. This is going to be center for Silly Knees. Surfer Boy and Ninja both commit on that. Ninja, though, able to get the clear. Ball in the corner. Ninja still in possession. Silly Knees crowding Moose just a little bit right here. Moose is able to get it by, and he scores the first goal of Game 5.
And that crowding doesn't matter when the Hawks give up this much space. You see as Ninja puts that down, Surfer Boy going back, doesn't get himself lined up to try and make that save. Ninja, as he grabs a boost, just not timed well enough to come across. That possession giveaway in midfield, though, critical, because neither Hawks player was in a position to respond to it.
50-50 off the kickoff. Surfer Boy's going to bring this into the Lightning zone. Misses out on the touch. Moose might have predicted he'd get the touch right there. Moose now. A nice fake. He's able to get by one. Now he has a 1v1 against Ninja. Nice 50-50. Silly Knees will pick up. Silly Knees trying to do some silly stuff. This is going to be dropped down towards the box. Moose not able to get around it. The Hawks will take possession. Quickly giving up possession, and Moose is going to clear it towards the backboard. Nice touch. This is in a dangerous spot. Ninja is going to get this to the side. Flicks it up. Silly Knees. Continual pressure for the Lightning here. We'll see if that can amount to anything. The Hawks, nice 50-50. This might drop down. Silly Knees to try to clear it back out.
Really surprised that the Hawks didn't try to get that backboard pressure going there. You're never going to really be able to pick up that ball. They do keep it on here, though, as the Lightning give it up really, really easily. But these are the types of plays when you finally relieve the pressure, you really want to get onto offense, trying to force the other team to have to play defense for a little bit, because, you know, you get lulled into that sense of security when you've been on offense for so long.
Silly Knees, nice clear here. There's a chance if he can put this towards the box. So close, and Surfer Boy's going to get the clear into the corner. Nice touch down. Nice challenge by Silly Knees. We'll see if he can do anything there. He will miss the ball altogether. Now an overcommit by the Lightning. Surfer Boy will make them pay from long distance.
The overcommit's fine, it just has to be a little bit more decisive. You see how long that ball's hovering there, and Moose never gets up for that one. He should have had the advantage with Surfer Boy spinning through that corner to line that one up, and just that hesitation leaving the shot wide open.
Face off, both teams cheating once again. Ninja will touch this ball off of the backboard. Moose will play it to the corner. Up off the backboard again. Silly Knees to try to push it out. This is centered for Moose, but he's going to defer to Surfer Boy. Nice dunk by Surfer Boy as this might go in. He scores 2-1, minute 51.
Dunk City population Majestic Moose. The Silly Knees swept in, didn't make any contact. It left Moose in an awkward spot. Surfer Boy just took full advantage of that one, drove straight around, and blocked it off with that big octane butt.
I am not even going to do it, Jay. You teed it up for me. I'm not even going to do it.
The B.O.B., the big ol' octane butt.
Majestic Moose gonna flick this up. He's gonna quickly answer. Minute 38 left on the clock now.
Again, midfield pressure not present from a team. This time it's the Hawks, as Majestic Moose just picks that up and goes right past both of the Hawks defenders. One flick, two people in the net. Tie game yet again.
Good old Deuce is wild once again. This is going to be a mistouch by Silly Knees. Moose able to save the ball. Ninja back up off the backboard. Moose playing patiently, able to get a nice dunk, which will clear it for now. Ninja trying to retain. Good push by Moose into the Hawks corner. No pressure on the ball just yet. Expecting it pretty soon. No, the pass from Ninja to Surfer Boy. Great play by Silly Knees. He's able to get across and interfere with that, but I'm very surprised that the Lightning didn't interfere with that earlier.
I'm also surprised that the Hawks gave up the midfield so easily, as Ninja had a great chance to step up, hold that ball in after the play, but opted to turn around and let the Lightning take it in, try and take a shot. Really, really surprised by that, because I've been talking about it all series long, that hesitation at midfield leading to chance after chance for either side.
Silly Knees has a shot here. He gets it by Surfer Boy. 3-2, 35 seconds left.
Out of the corner, Silly Knees just picks this one up. And you see Surfer Boy needing boost, went right through that ball. Probably should have opted to try and take that one away. You have to recognize when boost is probably going to put you out of position. And the Hawks, all that pressure, it amounts to nothing but a goal back the other way, and now they have to chase it.
30 seconds left. Ninja will bring this up. Majestic Moose quickly interfering. Ball down for Silly Knees. Off the backboard. Nice dunk. He's going to push it across. The Lightning doing a great job of stalling this ball out in the Hawks zone. Very nice clear, though, as Majestic Moose is able to make the save. Silly Knees up very high for this ball. Up off the backboard. 3, 2, 1, and game number 5 will go to the Lightning, a solace at the end of the storm for this Lightning squad. And the Hawks taking the series in a pretty firm fashion, but this was a barn burner, Jay.
Yeah, I would say that was probably an accurate description of it. Even though the score in all the games kind of started to come down at the end of it, it was end-to-end, it was fast-paced, it was exciting. But man, the defense could have used a tune-up.
Absolutely. I mean, I thought I was watching I Buy Power Cosmic versus Kings of Urban sans 2016.
The mechanics were a little bit better. The mechanics were a little bit better, but the rotations were pretty much about what happened around that era. So you're not completely wrong. But the mechanics are much more advanced these days.
Thank you for telling me I'm wrong with grace, Jay. I really do appreciate that.
I aim to please.
Anyway, Jay, I mean, that was our last match for the night. I do know we have our favorite sponsors, of course, to plug, and what would a night be without good old Balls Guarana? I finished off my Balls Ginger for the night already, so I'm not going to be able to take a drink here for the end of the stream, but man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to bring your attention to something, though. This weekend, Balls Ginger is buy one, get one free on their website. When you combine that with the shipping code MLD as you check out, you can literally get a 24-pack or a 48-pack, 2 cases of Balls Ginger for the price of one with free shipping right now. So if you have ever thought about trying out quite possibly the most energizing, rockingest ginger ale you will ever find in your life, now is the time to do it. I believe that offer expires tonight. So check that out. Balls Guarana. I believe it's balls.com.
That's right, BAWLS.com for those of you who need a little bit of help spelling it. As always, a big shout out to our friends at Arctic Cooling, keeping PCs nice and cool in all of the highest pressure situations. But for Keno and myself, Minanima J, we bid you adieu from Beckwith Park here on week 9 of MLD action. Wasteland, the venue for the 10th and final week of the Platinum League season, and the 10th week of Champion League action as they get set for their final playoff pushes for the last month or so of the regular season. Big thanks to Curtis and Ninja Rider for helping out at the top of the show, and as always to all of our moderators and administrators for keeping everything running smoothly on the back end. We'll see you guys back on Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific, for Tutorial Thursday, live here on Twitch.tv. Have yourselves a great night. Please stick around for the host.
To Boston, lives in a world she's lost in, victim of compromise. He's staring at her Aberdeen heart, London eyes, Glasgow bones. She's whistling the catacombs, a paradox. He's in the statue in a marble block. He's in love with the girl that time forgot. She just shuts her